Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for July 5th. So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, July 5th, 1801, David Farragut was born. He was a Union naval officer during the Civil War. During the Battle of Mobile Bay in Alabama, one of his ships struck a mine, which was then called a torpedo, and it sank. To keep his sailors going, Farragut shouted, "Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead," and proceeded to sail through the minefield and on to victory. In 1866, he became the nation's first admiral. Also, on this day in 1810, P.T. Barnum was born. In 1871, he opened his famous circus, The Greatest Show on Earth, in Brooklyn, New York. Later, he joined with James A. Bailey to form the Barnum and Bailey Circus. The main attraction of the circus was Jumbo, the 6.5-foot African elephant. Today, the circus is known as Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus. And on this day in 1879, a near-complete skeleton of a mastodon was discovered near Newburgh, New York. It was discovered by a farmer's son while digging a ditch. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word Mars. Mars is the reddish-colored planet in our solar system, and it's the fourth planet from the sun. The name Mars originally comes from Roman mythology. In Roman myths, Mars was the god of war, and he wore the armor of a warrior. Mars was worshipped by all the Romans who thought of him as their father.
Extreme.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the tallest fern in the world? The answer is the tree fern, Cyathea australis. This remarkable fern can grow up to 80 feet tall, which is 24 meters. These giants can have 10-foot-long fronds, or 3 meters. They're known as the tree fern because the fern fronds grow at the top of a stalk or root, which looks like a trunk, and has hairy scales that look like bark. Tree ferns live in Australia and are hardy plants that are able to survive in all sorts of different climates and soils.
Health tips.
If you're swimming and feel as if you have a muscle cramp, follow these rules. 1, try to relax. 2, rub the cramped area to help it relax. 3, float on your back. And 4, call for help. Usually, if you can relax for a while, the cramp will go away all by itself. Tin cans contain 99% steel. Recycling steel in tin cans saves between 60 and 74% of the energy used to produce them in the first place from raw materials. According to the Steel Recycling Institute, steel recycling in the United States saves the energy equivalent of the electrical power used by about 1/5 of American households for 1 year. Why just 1 ton or 0.9 metric tons of recycled steel saves the energy equivalent of 3.6 barrels of oil. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.